Bonjour, welcome to the September Kids. Unbelievable, huh? It's been 6 months into COVID. Who would have known that we're still doing video for our facial? I was really hoping I could see you face to face, but at least I'm super happy that we're doing with the kit and I still can be connected with you. So today we're going to do a special facial. Not only we have to deal with self-care with COVID, but lately we've been having wildfire in California, and more than ever it's very important to take care of our skins. So at the beginning because I always think about our kids. When one kid is done, I'm always thinking about the next month's one. So I was thinking about what I would do for September, and last week the wildfire happened, the pollution, the ash, the smoke arrived, and I realized I need to change everything. We really need to do a kit where we're going to focus on what the damage the smoke is doing to our skin. So with the ash, with the pollution, it really affects our skin in a way where it can clog the pores, where it can give dryness, it can give irritation, and more than we can imagine, it penetrates into the skin and the free radical can damage our collagen. So we really need to focus today on a lot of antioxidants to really help rebuild and protect our collagen. We need to focus on a good cleansing. We need to focus on nourishing and hydrating the skin due to the smoke. We need to focus on soothing the skin because of the irritation, and we need to focus on all those antioxidants to prevent the damage of our collagen and restore our collagen and our elastin. So I totally changed the facial, and I really focus. You're going to hear me talking about antioxidant because the ash and the pollution has a lot of free radical, and they're the one who penetrate because they're so microscopic we cannot even see it. I mean, we see the one on her car, on her patio furniture, but can you imagine the microscopic one going into her skin? So I really focus on all the product having some antioxidant to really help the skin going through this very difficult time of the day, of our time right now. So self-care with a kit, and also self-care to our skin, and really focusing on soothing, hydrating, nourishing, preventing the damage of our collagen. So let's get into our little kit, because every time it's like a Kinder surprise. You have number, you don't know what it is. We will just find out together what it is, and take some time to get yourself ready. Get your towel, get your mirror, your little clip for your hair or your headband. Get some warm water because we're going to start with the cleansing and we want warm water, and lay out your little goodies. You're going to notice, and this time you have a little bit more of the cotton gauze to clean the skin because that changed very much the facial. So we go through that together. Let's take some time to lay out and we will do it together. So I'm gonna get my hair ready, put my little clip, do the same. I'm gonna have my little immunity mist to clean my hand. Even if I wash my hand, I'm gonna be really antibacterial, antiseptic. And I have all my product ready. I have my little gauze, my cotton gauze, and the stronger gauze, and I cut in half. And let's start with our little number one. So this time I decided to do an orange souffle. So grab all your orange souffle. This is your cleanser, and add a little bit of water if you want to. We're going to talk about cleansing the skin because more than ever during this time of the wildfire, it is extremely important to wash your skin. I always told you in the past how cleansing is important at nighttime. Morning you don't really have to, because morning you just slept all the night and the skin has been clean from the night before. So the morning the skin is really not dirty. It's maybe a little bit oily because the skin will produce some sebum during the night, but it's a good oiliness. So I don't really like to clean my skin in the morning. What I like to do is just in the shower to put some water and then to put my toner, but I don't really clean the skin. So if you feel that you really want to, you can, but the most important is the night one, cleansing. So I really want you during that time to clean your skin very well during nighttime. And because we have all these little ash particles onto our skin, we really need to do a lot of circular motion. We really need to lift all those microscopic ashes and pollution that we receive during the day, even if we wear a mask onto our skin. So do circular motion. I don't know if you can smell it, but the orange souffle is full of essential oil of orange, which give it the smell, full of aloe vera, super hydrating to the skin. The texture is very luxury. It's really between a cream and a gel. So you will feel the cream when you apply it, and as soon as you add some water, it's a little bit more foamy than a normal cleansing milk. So it will really help to lift all those macroscopic particles. So let's spend some time to really do circular motion. Always remember your neck, your décolleté, because we receive those particles in the neck and the décolleté, and we show more neck and décolleté during this time of the year. Do circular motion, add a little bit of water, spend some time on the cleansing at this time of the year. Really at this moment, spend some time to really be good. Few minutes on your cleansing. You often heard me saying, it's important to clean your skin at night, but it's very important to use a washcloth. I know it's a very old technique, and a lot of you like to just spread the water onto your skin to rinse off. But more than ever now, we want to have a little bit of exfoliation. We really want to remove the pollution that we've been receiving through the day. And one way to remove the pollution is by using a washcloth. So I got the washcloth that I use at home. It's a glove because in France we always use glove. But a washcloth, a little square one, is perfect. You can see mine, it's not totally soft. It's a little bit rough. And I wet it, and this is what I use every night to wash my skin. So I do want you to get a washcloth that is a terry cloth, and it's a little bit rough, to be able to grab all the pollution, to grab all the ashes, the microscopic debris that we get into our skin, and the washcloth will give you this very gentle exfoliation that we want to. So try to use a washcloth during this time of the year. For us, we're gonna use our little cotton gauze. Wet your cotton gauze with the lukewarm water, and then let's clean properly our skin. During this time of the year, you may want to do a double cleansing. Sometimes it's just an option, but I've been doing it lately. The past 10 days, I've been washing my skin twice at night to really be sure that it is totally clean. And if you use a white one, you'll be able to look into your gauze. You want the gauze, you want your washcloth to be totally white to know that you really properly clean your skin. So do your washcloth right now. Spend some time to really grab all those particles all over your face. Don't forget to do it around your ears, behind your ears, on your jawline, on your neck. And I'm going to rinse my gauze and do a second application. If you feel that you even need a little bit more cleanser, do a second cleansing. So let's rinse off and let's do it again. And when you do your routine, it's important to think about it like it is a moment for yourself. It only takes at night few minutes. I will say less than 5 minutes, and it's 5 minutes of pampering. It's 5 minutes of self-care. So take it like it is very important for your skin. It will feel really good next time in the morning when you look at your skin and it feels so fresh, so plump, so smooth. So think about that, because it doesn't take that long. Okay, so now that I clean my skin, we're gonna start with our number 2. And normally on number 2, I always use a gommage from Yoncam. This time I decided to use a different gommage. It's gonna be a creamy gommage. So it's all new goodies this month. Okay, skin is clean. Disregard that. And let's go on to our number 2. So our number 2 is a gommage cream. It is totally different. We're gonna have to wash this one, but for the moment we're gonna apply all over the face. It is full of omega. It is full of sunflower, which is very gentle into the skin, and it's full of B3. And the vitamin B3 will permit to really be gentle on the skin, but also to give a gentle exfoliation. Actually, the gentle exfoliation, we're gonna have it because there is a little bit of enzyme with papaya and pineapple. So we have the papaya and pineapple is gonna work into the skin. You may not gonna feel it because it's super gentle. So we're gonna let it set compared to the other gommage. We're gonna let it set for a few minutes. We want the enzyme to start hitting the little dead skin, and we want the papaya to the sunflower panel to be super calming and soothing into the skin, and the vitamin B3 to being a good antioxidant. So what we're gonna do is apply it everywhere, let it set for a few minutes, and then we're gonna peel it off. The peeling is gonna be different than the gommage. Also remember, extend it to your neck. Even if you don't have a lot, just extend it to the neck. And for the peeling this time, we're gonna need a little bit of the cactus oil. So we go through that when it's time, but let it set for a few minutes. Let's work the pineapple and the papaya enzyme work into her skin for 2, 3, 4 minutes. You don't want it to be totally dry, but again, like the gommage, you want to feel it a little bit ticky under your finger, a little bit dry. So the gommage has been on for a little bit. In the meantime, what I forgot to tell you, because this gommage, we're gonna rinse it off, go and clean your water. Take a few seconds and get cold water, clean cold water back. What we're gonna use, it's this little vial, and be careful because you have 2 of them with the same amount. You're gonna take the very yellow one, which is the oil, the cactus oil. So I can feel that the gommage is almost dry into my skin, and I'm gonna use a cactus oil, but very tiny. Only just a little bit in the tip of your finger to lift the gommage. So grab this oil. It's gonna be a little messy. It's not like your normal gommage, and you may not gonna get a peel as you used to get into your gommage. But I really wanted this one because we had the papaya and pineapple to leave the skin. I don't know if you can see, but as soon as you had the oil, it does peel. And I love the vitamin B3 because it's gonna make her skin super bright, and we have the sunflower, which is nourishing into the skin. So during this facial, what I really want us to do, what I really want to accomplish into the skin, it's a lot of soothing, a lot of calming, because the ashes, the pollution will be irritating to the skin, a lot of nourishment because her skin's gonna get drier, but also some good exfoliation because her skin's gonna be clogged by the pollution. So right now we have the exfoliation with a papaya, with a pineapple. We have the B3 who's going to be really brightening into the skin, and we're still going to soothe and hydrate the skin with the sunflower oil. So do a gentle exfoliation, and you can see it's going to peel. It's not going to fall off like the gommage. So this is why we're going to have to wash it off when we have the full peel of this creamy gommage. And again, don't forget the eye area. Don't forget the jaw lines, around the ears, the neck. And if you feel that you don't have enough oil, add a tiny bit more. But it's very at the tip of your finger, just to make an oily texture on the end of your fingers. Now then we have as much peel as possible. This is where we're going to rinse off. This is why in this kit, you're going to notice you don't have 4 cotton gas, but you have 6 of them, because we're going to use one of them right now to clean our skin. So take your 4x4 cotton gas. It's cold water. That's what we want. Every time we start exfoliating, we don't want heat. We want coolness onto the skin. And let's remove this creamy gommage. So apply it everywhere. You may have feel when you apply it a little bit of tingliness. Remember that this time of the year the skin's going to be totally different than what it used to be, because we receive the pollution, but we also have our mask every day that does some effect into her skin and can make it much more drier. So we have the mask to make it dry, we have the pollution to make it sensitive. So if you do feel a little bit of tingliness or a little bit of peppery sound onto her skin, it's totally normal. Now then we remove her gommage, we prep her skin to the deep exfoliation, and this time, this month, it is gonna be a deep exfoliation. You're really gonna feel it, and we're gonna do it together, so don't worry about it. Disregard that. I also have, I forgot to mention, my little washcloth for my hands, so I'm gonna keep that on my lap. And now we're gonna go with our number 3, which doesn't really have a number. It's the other one. Remember, I told you one is very yellow and the other one is much lighter. We're gonna take this one. So I choose to take activating peel, a blend of AHA and BHA. So put all of it into the pore of your hand, and let's apply that. As soon as you're gonna apply it, you're really gonna feel like little needles. Oh, just apply it and I can feel it. And when you feel it is where the skin needs more attention. So don't be afraid, because the first minute is gonna be worse than the third minute. We're gonna leave it between 3 to 4 minutes. So you may want to have your phone close to you, but let's do it together, you will see. So you feel like little needle pinning into your skin, and it's totally normal. So I wanted to do a blend of AHA and BHA because I choose the lactic acid, which the AHA is a superficial exfoliation. So it's gonna help to clean superficially the pore, remove all those hashes, remove all the pollution superficially. So deep, good exfoliation. And during that time of the year, this is where we do want to have a professional grade peel to be able to do a deep cleansing into our skin. So the lactic acid is superficially exfoliating the dead skin. The salicylic acid is oil soluble acid, so it goes way more deeply into the skin, more than the lactic acid, because the lactic acid is water soluble, and the oil soluble, the salicylic, will go deep and help the inflammation onto the skin. So it will be wonderful what we are experiencing today. So do circular motion. I don't know if you feel like it, but all the tingliness is now coming. So keep watching your skin, because if you do see any redness, I want you to remove it. I want you to remove it with your cold water. If you feel your cold water is dirty, go change it. Otherwise, just have your gauze this time ready. Like every time, I like to cut mine in two. You don't have to, but if you want, go cut it, and then we're gonna remove it. My skin is not red, but I still feel the tingliness, and it's good. We want that. So massage the H and BHA peel. This is a professional grade, so remember, it is strong, but we will calm the skin after. So even if you feel it still tingling, don't be scared. We will immediately cool it off with cold water. So you have to have cold water. It's been 2 minutes. I'm gonna let it set for a little bit. I have to tell you that when I designed the treatment a couple of weeks ago, it was a totally different facial. And I realized it that we needed to change it. We need to adapt it to what we are living and we're experiencing right now. So I did it last week, and my skin was amazing after the facial. It was immediate glow. So remember then what we're doing right now, it's to bring glow to the skin, it's to remove the dead skin, but more than everything, it's to remove the pollution. So we can then go deep into the hydration, into the omega-3, into the antioxidant to our very anti-free radical effect, and to nourish the skin. So to bring back the glowness that we have. We don't really realize, but with everything I'm receiving onto our skin, the skin can feel a little bit dull. You will see by the end of the treatment and tomorrow and the next few days how glowing your skin is. So normally I would say a facial is good for a month, but because what we're experiencing, you may want to do 2 facials this month. Okay, so I think it's been like 3 minutes, so we're gonna start removing it. Take your gauze into the cold water. You're gonna feel maybe less tingliness, but you're gonna start feeling a little bit of heat. I look at my skin, and it's not really red, so it's perfect. If you start seeing more red patch, remove it. No worry, it will still work. Remove it. We want to push the skin, but we want to push the skin until the skin can handle it. Doing it too much is not better. A little bit is great. So let's take our 4x4. I always like to remove the peel with a gauze, because the gauze, it's like the washcloth. When I say remove your cleanser at night with a washcloth, the gauze has a texture where it's going to be able to grab everything and to have a little bit more exfoliation, and this one will be a mechanical exfoliation. So if you notice on your skin, at least I can see it, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but by using the gauze, my skin is becoming really pink, and pink is good. It brings oxygen to the skin, and more than ever, we do want that. Bringing the oxygen into the skin, it really permits to stimulate the skin. Bring the nutrient into the skin, and really permit to later on bring glowiness onto the skin. So now I can feel, and it's really calming down, but I'm going to do a second wash. I hope you have been doing really good during this very difficult time, because not only we had to deal with COVID, but now we had to deal with wildfire. So we were able to social distancing outside from not being able to go outside because the air is polluting, sorry. So it's been really rough for all of us who's living in California. Okay, second cleansing. Oh gosh, I don't know if you feel it, but just by removing it, immediately cool off. It feels like my skin is totally breathing again. I really insist in the area where the mask is, where my skin is more dry. When I apply the deep exfoliation, I can feel it tingliness onto my cheekbone, so I'm going to insist in those areas. And of course, remove it very well onto the neck. Voila. Ah, it does feel good. So now then we did a good cleansing, we did our gommage, we did the deep exfoliation. We're really arriving at the stage where our pores are clean, and now we're gonna recover our skin. So we're gonna recover it with massage, we're gonna recover it with a mask, we're gonna skip the extraction. The extraction, I hope next month I can see you in the treatment room and I will do the extraction for you. Disregard that. And let's get into our number 5. Our number 5 is actually a mask. So today we're doing 2 peel, the gommage, the salicylic and the lactic peel, and we're going to do two masks. One of them will be our massage. It's the recovery mask, and I'm going to use that mask to blend it with the cactus oil. This is the oil that we use at the beginning for the gommage. You're going to put all of it, and this is what we're going to massage the skin with. I use this Barrier Recover cleansing mask because it's full of antioxidant, a lot of vitamin E. The vitamin E is going to be super healing onto the skin, a lot of sunflower and a lot of jojoba oil. So lot of nourishment, lot of soothing onto the skin, but also having all the anti-free radical effect. The cactus oil is super good as an antioxidant because it also has tons of vitamin E, which is what we want. The vitamin E is going to be very healing onto the skin, and we want to massage the skin where we really get oxygenation, bring blood flow onto her skin. So more than ever right now, we want to massage for like 10 minutes. So apply it everywhere, face, neck and décolleté, and massage it all over the face. Do circular motion. Circular motion is very good. We do want to stimulate the skin because of the antioxidant, its anti-free radical effect. So we want to boost our collagen, who can have been damaged by hashes and pollution. So if you want to do pinching onto the skin, and when you do that, you may gonna see a little bit of redness, which is the blood coming to the surface. We want that. So can do a little bit of pinching everywhere on the skin. Can do a little bit of tapping, I call it like the butterfly, also to bring blood to the surface, and do that for like 10 minutes. So be good to yourself. Lot of effleurage on the décolleté, lot of pinching, lot of tapping, butterfly touch, and let's do that for 10 minutes. In the meantime, when you do your 10 minutes massage, put some light music, relaxing music, maybe a little bit of candle. Get your glass of water ready because we're gonna need to drink water before we apply the mask, and clean your water bowl because we're gonna apply the mask, and then after we will remove it with cold clean water. So let's see each other in 10 minutes. I hope you enjoy those 10 minutes of massage. I hope you had your clean water bowl. And so now we're gonna go with number 6, and our number 6 is our mask. And it's a detox mask. It's mud mask with charcoal extract on that we're gonna apply onto the skin. So it's a black mud and it's charcoal. It's very creamy. The black mud and the charcoal is going to be super detoxifying for the skin. But we also have the sunflower and the jojoba. We talk a lot about the sunflower and the jojoba in this facial because it's highly antioxidant. So apply it all over the face, and you're going to see that even if it's a mud, it's not going to dry out. You don't have a little compress this time to apply onto the skin. And if you notice, I don't know if you look at your skin before you put the mask, mine was a little bit pink, but you're gonna notice when you remove the mask, it's gonna be all calm. So apply the mask in a thicker layer where you don't see the skin by transparency, and you have enough to do that. We're gonna let it set for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It will not really dry out, maybe a little bit onto the edge, which is fine. And then we will activate it again when it's time to remove it with a little bit of water. This is why we wanted to clean our bowl and get some cold water. So massage your mask onto the skin to spread it everywhere. And then during that time, we're gonna let it set for 15 minutes, 10 minutes. If you want more, you can do more. It's important during that time to feel that you are totally relaxed. Remember, it's time for yourself. It's self-care. It's time we can totally relax, feel calm about ourselves, happy that we're doing some self-care, even more than ever. Self-care for ourselves and self-care for our skin. So the mask is everywhere. It is a little bit messy, but it's gonna be so good. We want the detoxification of the mud, of the shark oil, and we want the nourishment and the soothing of the jojoba and the sunflower oil. So when you have it everywhere, wipe off the leftover onto your washcloth. Get some cold water, herbal tea, whatever you want, no caffeine. If you want to put a little bit of ginger in your water, if you want to put a little bit of lemon, do so. Have some music, go onto your couch, relaxing chair, and enjoy this time for 10 to 15 minutes. Really do enjoy it. You're gonna feel like right now I have the mask on and it doesn't feel tingling, but it starts feeling really soothing, but my skin is really oxygenating. I hope you feel it. And now we're really nourishing deeply the skin. We want to keep the inflammation that it's happening with the smoke and the pollution. So we really want to soothe the skin, we really want to hydrate, and we want to detox. And we will see the detox as soon as we remove the mask. So let's see each other in 15 minutes. Let's take 15 minutes. À bientôt. Welcome back. I hope you enjoy your mask and you take that time, those 15 minutes, to totally relax. I'm sure you're feeling it where the mask is a little tight. You can see it like right around the edges. So we're gonna remove it. We totally drain the toxin with the shark oil, with the mud. We did nourish and calm the skin with the jojoba and the sunflower. So I'm sure we're gonna see a beautiful glow onto our skin. So now we're gonna take our little Yonka 5. We're gonna take the Yonka 5, which is the lavender, the geranium, the rosemary, the thyme and cypress, into her hand, and we're gonna reactivate the dryness of the mask. So it could be a little messy. So just lean into your towel, massage the Yonka 5 all over the face to really reactivate, and you're gonna see how creamy it is. So it's gonna reactivate right away. If you need more, take some more. So we can remove it very, very gently, very, very slowly. I'm gonna take as much as you want, because all of it is to remove the mask, and then after we remove the mask. But it is a little bit dripping, so be sure that it doesn't drip into your clothes. Be sure you have your washcloths on your lap. Oh, I don't know how you feel right now, but I feel that my skin is breathing again. Like I said, I did this facial last week because I really wanted to I always experience a facial on myself before I do the kit, to make sure that we get the best one. And it felt so good when I did it. It was just like glow and happiness into the skin. So I hope you're gonna feel the same experience and I did, and I really feel it. It's coming back to me right now. So I can see that now the mask is ready to remove. I'm gonna take the 4x4 out, two 4x4 cotton gads. in clean cold water, and now we're gonna remove everything. I can look right now and I can see how glowing my skin's gonna be. I can see the redness is totally gone. So I hope you feel the same. And you see the same, not just feel, but you can see it. Pretty messy, but super good. Oh yeah, the glow is back. It's incredible how this detox mask work right away. The combination of the mud and the charcoal, you could think, wow, with this time of the year, it's gonna be way too drying into the skin. But the sunflower and the jojoba totally balance it. And look at it. Look at your glow. It's important to notice it. This is why when we do the facial, and maybe I forgot to mention it when we started it, I'm gonna do a second rinse. It's very important to look and to establish how your skin feels, so we can really enjoy it after the facial and see, oh yeah, we did something good for ourselves. I feel good, my skin feels good. It's important. So you may want to flip over and turn around your little cotton to be sure that it's a clean part. Do it around your eyes. And do a good cleansing. Oh yeah, lovely, super lovely. And like I said, normally the facial is every month. But like I said, did that facial myself exactly last Sunday, exactly a week ago. And I can tell my skin already needed it. So in 2 weeks from now, if we still have the same pollution, I hope no, but it feels like it may be, don't be afraid to do a second facial, because look, we boost the skin, we push the skin, but because we loaded the treatment with anti-inflammatory, with anti-free radical effect, it will be perfect to do it twice. So now that I remove the mask properly, disregard that. So let's finish with our number 7, the Redensifier cream, which I call it the Reaper cream, and it's loaded on peptide, which gonna be very repairing into the skin, and the red seaweed, which gonna be super wonderful to repair collagen and elastin, and the peptide will boost the skin. So that's what we call it. I call it the Reaper cream, even if it's called the Intensifier cream. So massage that cream into the skin. I never put sunblock, and I do believe, like right now with the kind of facial we're doing, it would be good to not spend too much time outside and to just let the skin breathe again at home with fresh air and just enjoy it the way it is. I love the Redensifier, which I call it the Repair cream. And this is what we finish our treatment with, but this is also why I wanted to put it in this month's kit. And I love it because it had the red seaweed, which is super anti-inflammatory, who's gonna repair the elastin, protect the elastin and the collagen, which has been affected for our skin with the wildfire. But it also has a peptide, who's gonna be super nourishing, calming, soothing, stimulating onto the skin, nourishing. So when you put it on, it's a light cream, but it stays to protect the skin, and it has a deep effect onto the elastin and collagen. So I thought that was a very important one to have in our self-care today. And if it's something you want to extend in your daily routine, it's there, and you can do it day or night. You can do it day and night. And what I also feature in our monthly kit, it's a combo of the cactus oil and the vitamin C, because during all the treatment you hear me talking about we need to use antioxidant more than ever right now. With the weather, we need antioxidant, we need to protect the skin, we need to protect our collagen, and the best two natural antioxidant is the vitamin E and the vitamin C. The vitamin E, we have it, it's anti-inflammatory, it's super healing with the cactus oil. And the vitamin C is going to be wonderful to heal and to protect collagen and elastin. So normally I will always say use one and the other one whenever you want to, maybe one in the morning, one at night. Now I'm going to tell you, with what we're experiencing, we really want the combo of both of them. And they're going to work in synergy together. So they have to be applied together. Not blend, layer, but together. So whenever you want to do your vitamin C and your cactus oil, you have to do them together, or in the morning or together at night. And you will start with your vitamin C and do your cactus oil. And because I think it's two super natural products, really helping our skin more than ever now, I made a promotion so you can enjoy it this month. And like always, if you have any question, feel free to text me, to email me, to call me. I'm more than happy to help you. If you have some product at home that you've been using and you want to double check, like, is it the right time to use those products? Is it time to change my routine? Just text me. Call me and we can go through that together. And again, thank you so much for taking that time together. I know I cannot see you, but like I say, when I prepare your little goodies and your package, it feels so good that we are still connected after 6 months. I really do hope next month I can see you face to face. And when I deliver your product and I can see you, I cannot tell you how happy I am. So thank you so much for bringing joy to my life, because you are so important to me. I miss you so much. So thank you so much. I really do hope to see you very soon. I know it will happen. And thank you for taking care of your soul together, taking care of your skin. And more than ever, thank you to Phoebe, because without Phoebe, I will never be able to be in touch with you. I will never be able to do those videos, and they mean so much to me, and Phoebe make it happen. So she's the magician behind the camera, because if it was only me, I could never have done that. So mille merci Phoebe, mille merci to you. Hope to see you next month face to face. Otherwise, I will have another Magic Kids, and I'm starting to think about in case I cannot see you. Take very good care. À très bientôt et merci. Au revoir. Hi guys, I forgot to tell you, thank you so much when you send me your selfie during our facial together, or after the facial, or during the mask. It feels so nice to receive them, and thank you for sharing them with me. Bye.